You join us at one of the UK's most iconic and celebrated circuits. And today, it's the host of the Equipe Classic Racing Series' first official test day of 2026. Welcome to Brands Hatch. We're back with our pair of MGBs. The first you may already be familiar with, and not just because of our recent videos. This MGB is an ex-works car that famously raced at the 1964 Sebring 12-hour. For more information on this car and to see our recent work on it, check out our other videos. Just 1 week ago, the freshly built race engine failed, but thanks to the hard work of the team and the engine builder, it's been rebuilt and ran in, ready for today. Everyone's fingers are crossed that our run of pre-season bad luck is out the way. The second MGB, this gorgeous blue example, is an almost brand new build. This car has tested recently and performed exceptionally well, and so hopes are high for today. As Tom and Ben prepare the cars for their sighting laps, let's cue the music and take a look around at some of the other gorgeous cars in the paddock. The paddock is absolutely electric, and we finally see our cars head out for their first sighting laps of the 2026 racing season. Those sighting laps are a chance for the drivers to re-familiarise themselves with the track and to check out the surface conditions. It's also beneficial for the cars to have a few steady laps and allow any immediate issues to occur before the circuit goes live. This was unfortunately the case for this Porsche 924, which pulled up at the side of the track just after Graham Hill Bend. With the Porsche clear, the circuit was now live, and the roar of engines lit up Brands Hatch. This is an open pit lane test day, which means cars are free to enter and exit the track as and when they wish. The goals of today are simple: maximise seat time for the drivers, continue to iron out any issues with the cars, and refine their setups. With the first hour of the morning trouble-free, both cars warmed up and tyre pressures set, it was time to let the drivers do their thing and get some laps under their belts. Let's jump on board with Paul for a full lap of the Brands Hatch Indy circuit. And across the line with a time of 1:02.96. As the morning progressed, both drivers were continuing to improve their lap times. Both cars were also being incredibly well behaved and reliable, and with last week's drama still fresh in everyone's minds, you could feel the relief slowly wash over the team. With everyone's spirits high, the team continued to push for as many laps as possible before lunchtime. Just before the break, the cars were brought in for a more thorough check, and Tom explained to me the key difference between the tyres on each car.
So if you look at this tyre here, it's stepped, and that's where we're leaning on it all the time. And it starts to wear the tread unevenly, so the tyre folds instead of staying flat. So we swap left to right, so we get even wear out of it. Otherwise, this will be shot, and that one will be all right, and we'll start losing grip. And to combat that on this car, we've had the tyres profiled, so they're actually tapered, and we can see that it's not stepping or wearing it. So when it rolls over, it's flat. The tread remains flat on those tyres. On these, it doesn't. So we then have to swap left to right.
With the tyres swapped over, the fuel tanks brimmed, and most importantly, everyone full of sandwiches and coffee, it was once again time to get the cars back out on track. While Paul and Ian continue to put the cars through their paces, let's check in with Tom and Ben for a sit rep.
Yeah, so far it's going really well. They're both going around at a reasonable pace. They're enjoying themselves, they're happy.
Which is always the main thing.
Touch wood, everything's going really well.
The lap times have come down from this morning, which is nice. So there is improvement happening, which is always good to see.
Yeah.
There's still time to be found. There's still mistakes being made, but
They're both paying attention to the pit board,
which makes a change.
the first time ever they've actually come in when we've asked them to. We've seen some interesting results between the two types of tyre today. So the shaved tyres holding a consistent temperature and the better wear pattern on it. Whereas the unshaved tyres we've had to swap round, and we're having to constantly adjust tyre pressure.
I think from moving forward, that's something we will continue to do, is keep shaving them tyres.
It's well worth it, especially looking at the tyre wear. We've got hardly any degradation on the shaven tyres. So I'm really happy with that. I am really happy with how the new engine is performing now. I still think we'll put it on the rollers ourselves and just tune a little bit mid-range out of it. It's a bit lacking. Cars both seem to be handling well.
The setup seems to be right.
Overall, really happy. We seem happy, positive.
Yeah.
There's always time for something else to go wrong, but I don't think there will. I think we'll be okay. We're looking forward. Everything's positive at the minute.
Yeah, so far.
Socks, man.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Not even matching ones.
We've got some good ones over here as well. With everything going well, it was finally time to get Tom into each car. So, how do the two cars compare?
The red one, brakes are better on the red one. The blue one, the brakes are good, but they're not the same as the red car, so you have to be a little bit harder on the brakes than you would on that one. Could be the weight difference, because there is a big weight difference between the two, being it's got alley panels on it. Turning's fantastic on this car, mid-corner's fantastic on this car. It lifts this front wheel off the ground through Graham Hill Bend, which is spectacular. Bit more balanced, that one. We need to lower the ride height on the red one, change the same brake pads, and I think we'll be about par then. Yeah, really good then. But I think the shaved tyres makes a huge difference. Really happy with today. Both cars have performed really well. I got a 1 minute lap, so I'm happy with that. I don't think that car will be far behind. But, they do drive differently. I equally like them, but I feel like the blue's got the better setup at the moment, so we'll transfer it across to the red one. Next time out, we'll be at Silverstone, be first race of the season, so we'll see you then. Take it steady, everyone.
If you've made it this far and enjoyed the video, the team and I would love it if you could like this video. And if you'd like to keep up with our exploits in the 2026 motor racing season, don't forget to subscribe and see how we get on. Thank you so much for watching.